Hey guys, welcome to the View Cryptos channel. Today we are going to talk about Ripple and XRP. You know that the SEC is suing Ripple for selling unregistered securities. And of course the SEC can't decide for the rest of the world if XRP is a security or not a security. The jurisdiction of SEC is only in the US, and Japan has clearly stated that XRP is treated as a cryptocurrency asset according to their law. So there is also a document from SBI group. Yoshitaka Kitao tweeted this, the link to the document here, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So I'm not worried by the lawsuit against Ripple. The only thing that worries me is how long this lawsuit is going to take. And in the short term it is bad news, but in the long term this is going to give us some regulatory clarity in the US regarding cryptocurrency assets, because here the battle is not only for XRP but also for all other cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin and Ethereum, because you know that the SEC already stated that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities. But for all other cryptocurrency assets we don't have any regulatory clarity for now, so this is to be decided in the future. And in my opinion this lawsuit is going to really be of great importance for the future of cryptocurrencies in the US. So let's take a look at this document posted by SBI regarding the proceedings against Ripple by the SEC. For Ripple Labs, which is our business partner and develops and provides next generation payment infrastructure utilizing blockchain technology, a lawsuit has been filed by the Securities and Exchange Commission. By the way, this is translated by Google, so the translation maybe isn't the best, but I think that we all can understand the meaning of the document. However, in the column US SEC that sued Ripple by Mr. Sadakazu Osaki, a fellow of Nomura Research Institute, XRP is widely traded by crypto asset exchange companies in Japan, but under Japanese law. XRP is a cryptocurrency asset under the Funds Settlement Law, and it is not applicable to securities under the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act, which requires the submission of a securities notification form to the Financial Services Agency for offering or sale. It can be said that it has been done. This point will not be affected by the proceedings between the SEC and Ripple. As mentioned in the note, XRP will continue to trade on cryptocurrency exchanges registered as cryptocurrency exchange companies as cryptocurrency assets rather than securities in Japan. We do not think that there will be any problems. Although the group invests in Ripple shares, it does not invest directly in XRP and is limited to stock for customer transactions at SBI VC Trade Company, a crypto asset exchange company within the group. There is almost no adverse effect on our consolidated business results due to the fall in the price of XRP. In addition, the remittance solution that utilizes the distributed ledger technology that Ripple provides globally to financial institutions can significantly reduce the cost of international remittance regardless of whether or not XRP is used. Therefore, considering that major financial institutions such as Europe and Asia are also considering the use of this solution, Ripple is also considering relocating its head office outside the United States. The group will continue to actively support the activities of Ripple to expand its use in Japan and overseas. So guys, this is really great news. Japan is very clear about XRP's regulatory status in Japan, so this is good news. And other nations also doesn't treat XRP as a security. For example, in the UK, we have regulatory clarity about the regulatory status of XRP there. So we're waiting for the US to decide, but they're very, very, very slow, and in the short term, this is hurting the price of XRP. But I'm confident that in the long term, the price of XRP is going to grow. This is not a financial advice, of course. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. So, very good news overall for XRP, in my opinion. Because in the long term, this lawsuit in the US against Ripple is going to bring regulatory clarity, and we're going to finally see some positive news, in my opinion. I hope so. But the problem is that we don't know how long is this going to take. So we have to just wait and see. And actually, let's see some tweets from Stuart Alderoty, the general counsel at Ripple. On 24th of December, he tweeted, "Reminder, the SEC complaint only alleges. Nothing has been determined. That's what courts are for." That's it, that's the tweet. Also from 23rd of December, seeing lots of tweets spreading misinformation, legal and otherwise. Here are some facts. First line of the SEC complaint alleges, from at least 2013, years before the DAO report, yet the complaint was not filed for 7 years, and the day before the chair leaves office. This is indeed very strange. Second, there are no fraud or misrepresentation claims. There is one legal question. Did certain of Ripple's distributions of XRP constitute an investment contract? We look forward to litigating that in court and providing the industry the clarity it deserves. And third, as always, the SEC cherry-picked and truncated the facts, quotes, etc. Example, no mention that throughout 2018, Ripple's XRP sales represented only 0.095% to 0.43% of global XRP volume, and in Q1 2019, those sales amounted to 0.22% of the overall trading volume. And he tweeted also on 23rd of December, "It's easy to play amateur Twitter lawyer. Wait till you see the real pros in action. Michael Kellogg has argued 14 cases in the Supreme Court and hundreds more in courts of appeals nationwide. Check out Andrew Keresny plus the rest of DNP's team as well." So we know that Ripple has a lot of resources, and they're hiring the best lawyers, the best advisors, the best experts in different areas. And that's why I'm very positive and confident that Ripple is going to win this lawsuit. And finally, guys, let's talk a bit about CBDCs and the European Central Bank. Don't forget that CBDCs are going to become mainstream in the next years, and the European Central Bank is one of the central banks that are looking at CBDCs very seriously, and they're planning to issue CBDCs. So we know that central banks are reviewing the XRP ledger for issuing CBDCs. Brad Garlinghouse announced this. Of course, we don't have any official announcements from central banks yet, but you know that they're not announcing things like that before they decide to do it. So when they're just reviewing and planning and exploring, of course they're not going to just announce that they're exploring the XRP ledger or that they're exploring the Stellar network. But of course, the central banks are going to choose the most tested blockchain networks to issue CBDCs, and I don't think that central banks are going to choose only one blockchain for this purpose. In my opinion, if the European Central Bank, or maybe I should say when the European Central Bank decides to issue CBDCs, they're going to choose not only one blockchain, but at least 2 or 3 blockchains, in my opinion. And on every different blockchain, they're going to issue different amount of CBDCs. And I'm very bullish on the XRP ledger, because the XRP ledger is the oldest and the most tested blockchain network. And that's why I think that the European Central Bank is going to choose the XRP ledger as their first option. Of course, don't forget that the Stellar network is also not so young, so it is also very tested blockchain, very used blockchain, used for payments. That's why I think that the XRP ledger and the Stellar network are both going to be chosen from the European Central Bank, and we're going to see the central bank digital euro circulating on both blockchains, XRP ledger and Stellar network. This is at least my opinion and my prediction. So let's see what the central bank has to say, the European Central Bank has to say about the digital euro. So the ECB, as guardian of the euro, provides currency in 2 forms. We issue banknotes and we transfer electronic deposits to banks and other financial institutions. Digitalization has spread to every corner of our lives and transformed how we pay. In this new era, a digital euro would guarantee that citizens in the euro area can maintain free access to a simple, universally accepted, safe and trusted means of payment. A digital euro would be an electronic form of central bank money accessible to all citizens and firms, like banknotes, but in a digital form. It is not meant to replace cash, but rather to complement it. Together, they give people more choices about how to pay and make it easier for them to do so, increasing financial inclusion. The euro system will continue to ensure that all citizens have access to euro banknotes and coins across the euro area. And a quote from Christine Lagarde: "The euro belongs to Europeans and we are its guardian. We should be prepared to issue a digital euro should the need arise." And of course, it is going to arise, this is for sure. Why a digital euro? A digital euro would make your daily payments faster, easier and more secure. It could support the digitalization of the European economy and actively encourage innovation in retail payments. The ECB and the national central banks of the euro area are exploring the benefits and risks so that money continues to serve Europeans well. What are other benefits of a digital euro? A digital euro would preserve the benefits that the euro provides to all of us. It would help to deal with situations in which people no longer prefer cash. It would help cushion the impact of extreme events such as natural disasters or pandemics. When traditional payment services may no longer function, it could also be crucial if people were to turn to foreign digital means of payment, which might undermine financial stability and monetary sovereignty in the euro area. And actually, this is a matter of national security, because the euro should be modernized and the ECB should and must adapt to this new world. Because even though, for example, the Federal Reserve hasn't already issued CBDC, we are seeing that digital dollars are circulating on different blockchain networks. Take, for example, USDC. USDC is circulating on the Ethereum network, and it is going to start circulating on the Stellar network and few other blockchain networks. So the USDC is a representation of the US dollar, and more people are starting to use these digital dollars because they are very convenient to use, they are very fast, it is very cheap to use them, it is very secure to use them, and so on and so on. So when you think about it, if more and more Europeans start using the digital dollar, this is undermining the power of the European Union and the power of the European Central Bank. And of course, it is very important for the European Central Bank to adapt and to start thinking in that direction. So they should really start implementing the digital euro, because this is a war between currencies, and these new technologies had to be harnessed and used in order for the European Union to be competitor to the US. So this is very important to happen. So let's continue. When we would be ready, during the preparation phase, we are working on the concept, starting practical experimentation on possible designs, and discussing with stakeholders and international partners. Towards the middle of 2021, we will decide whether to launch a digital euro project. This will be followed by an investigation phase on user requirements and service providers. It would take time to develop a safe, accessible, and efficient digital currency. We will ensure that the systems we use to pay keep up with the needs of the people who use them. And a quote from Fabio Panetta, ECB Executive Board Member: "We need to make sure that our currency is fit for the future. Inaction is not an option." So we see that things are happening, things are moving, and I'm still very bullish on the XRP ledger, and I'm sure that XRP will thrive in the future, and whatever happens, one country can't decide the future of XRP, because XRP is global and XRP is tested, it is working, it is widely used, and its use case actually is obvious. So only time will tell what will happen, of course, but all we know, I'm very positive for the future of XRP. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Be safe and see you next time.